How many of you cry when you watch a movie? You don't cry?
Try not to.
Okay. Do you laugh when you watch a cartoon or any?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to know why? Do you know why do you cry? Why do you get? Do you want to know?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. This is because of our emotions. Our human brain really releases so much hormones. When you watch a movie, when you read a book, you just had a beautiful speech. You travel when you read a book, you go with your own emotions. And we really release so many different types of hormones when we watch. Same thing happens when we speak, when we talk, when we tell a story. Because story, again, is the same thing. You embed into the story and you travel with the emotions. And my topic will be exactly about different types of emotions and hormones that a human being releases. There are so many types of hormones. Let me start by, okay, so what are hormones? Quickly, it's a chemical that releases from our body. There are different types. There are almost 50 hormones from our 12 glands in our body. And I will be explaining happy hormones, which some of you have heard it, and some bad hormones. I will start with the dopamine. Before I go to the explanation, let me tell you a story. Imagine you are walking, very hard person, walking, best performer, every year you perform very well, you get a good result, and you've been trying to progress on your next speech, on your next level, and you've been attending from interview to interview, and you're so eager, waiting for that moment. So finally, there was a leadership position that you have attended. You have done your best to deliver that interview, and when the result was out, you were called by the HR manager, and here you go to the room. You walk very confidently, want to hear. You reach there, he greets you and said, "Good morning, how are you doing?" And then you were waiting for it, and then he told you.
Did you get it?
Are you waiting for my answer?
Yeah.
Yes. That I have increased the level of dopamine. I have created suspense in you. And I will not tell you what is next, because I want you to feel it. So what is the dopamine? How do you really release the dopamine? You are focused. I talk a little fast, but normally you focus. And then you focus and increase your attention, even create the imagination. Some of you, even in the room, going to see the HR, you can imagine it. So that is how we really increase it. This is how movies really get our attention. Movies, stories, storytelling, reading books. That is how you increase the level of dopamine. And how can you do that in your stories when you speak? If you want to really hook the people, if you build a suspense. I went fast, but you just go slow. Build a suspense. You launch a clip. I was about to do something, then I stopped there. And all of you were looking at me and said, "What is happening next?" Yeah? Everyone was waiting for anticipation. What is happening? That is the first hormone that we release. It's a dopamine. It is also called a feeling good because you're becoming excited, and it's a rewarding kind of hormone. The second one, oxytocin. Oxytocin. As you can see from the picture, it's a love. Call it like love hormone. Let me tell you a story, another story. 10 years ago, my sister was expecting, and we were all excited. Took her to the hospital. She was about to deliver. She went to the labor room, and then we waited. We waited for hours and hours and hours, and we didn't get any news. We were waiting, and then the doctor was going in, one another. We were wondering. No one was telling us anything. So we were waiting patiently, wondering what is happening. After a number of hours, out and said, deliver the baby. But the baby did not cry. Because the baby was not born a healthy baby. It would not breathe and cry. So that's why it took time. And exactly next month, we will celebrate 10 years of the baby. She completed 10 years by this month. So what emotions did I give you? Love, happiness, compassion. Yeah? Trust. You have all connected with me. You have trusted me. Because that is the oxytocin. You can become connected to the people. You show empathy, you show love. This is the second hormone that you release when you this kind of emotion. So when you want to engage with your audience, you want to inject this hormone to hook the audience by becoming very funny. The third one, endorphin. Endorphin is laughing. We have our humorous speakers who make people laugh. We really laugh. This was the hormone that we really do. We just make people laugh. This is the endorphin. You become creative. You just become, your imagination goes wide. These are the three happy hormones. And the third one, the last one is the cortisol. Cortisol are, let me tell you a story. So imagine, you can just imagine me. You are at home, you can close your eyes. You are at home, the electricity went off. And then you had to walk, touching the wall, or walking slowly, slowly to the light. You reach to the light, put your hand. That is the feeling of cortisol. Fear. I have created that fear of suspense. And so please remember this type of hormone wherever you do your speech.